What up, YouTube? This is Elton again, coming back at you with a breakdown of next week's Showtime triple header at the Cosmo in Vegas with the Charlos, one actually versus John Jackson, and the other versus Austin Trout, and also Loa versus Monterosin. I am not going to do it in the order the bouts go into. So first, I'm gonna start off with Jamel Charlo versus John Jackson, which will probably be the opening bout of the fight, but I'm gonna go with that one first. With that one, that should be pretty interesting because Jamel Charlo's more of a boxer than his brother, who is more aggressive. And actually, fighting John Jackson will be pretty interesting for him in this regards, because Jackson is longer and actually probably have a little bit more power. So actually Jamel is more or less gonna have to be a little bit more aggressive than he was, say, when he fought Monterosin last year. Even though he got the decision, in my opinion, Monterosin kind of out hustled him. So more or less in this fight with John Jackson being the longer fighter, they I would say he is still a little bit more he's a little bit more athletic than Jackson, but actually Jackson power is real. So he's gonna be he is gonna have to be more on his toes. And actually, this is actually for the vacant WBC title, which was Floyd's last belt at 154. Well, actually a title eliminator, but with the WBC, you actually never know with that. For this fight, I'm probably pick Charlo in the close decision. He is the better fighter. He is probably fought the better opposition. Jackson, really, his only two losses was a KO loss to Andy Lee, which is no shame in that, and he lost to Willie Nelson 4 years ago. So actually, you could say when he stepped up, he kind of faltered. So I'm gonna pick Charlo because I like his pedigree better. And I'm gonna go and on to the next fight, Veins and Lara, which is the main event. But I'm gonna cover it second with this fight, because this for the WBA title. With this fight, this can go a few different ways. I think Monterosin can actually beat Lara, but it seems like in his fights, he actually go through lows of, I actually kind of don't want to be here a little bit. And I don't know if he's going to fight 12 full real rounds, because if he can, I actually definitely think he can beat Lara, because even in the first fight, he was beating Lara, then he just stopped. And as far as Lara goes, he might be the most technical guy at 154, but Lara's a one speed guy. He's going right jab you, straight left, get out of range. Right jab, straight left, get out of range. I mean, it works. I mean, he has a so-so chin, but actually for the most part, you already know what you're gonna get with Lara. He actually may throw the left hook in there when he's feeling a little comfortable. But in order to get Lara, you have to invade his space. And Gulo did that at the beginning of their fight and actually got the knockdowns. That is probably what helped Canelo in that decision, even though I felt Lara won. But Canelo at the end of the fight was more invading his space, going actually to his body. In this fight, it actually seems like a split decision, or possibly a split draw. But if it goes to a split decision, I'm gonna go with Lara to win it, Guess I don't know if Veins is gonna be there the whole fight. And actually, the last fight I'm gonna talk about is Jamal Charlo and Austin Trout. To me, that's my main event, but it's the co-main. And this is for the IBF title. The winner is to face um, Julian J Rock Williams. I said Jackson, but Julian Williams later on in this year, which is definitely what I look for because J Rock has been calling out Charlo and actually Trout for the past year or so. But in this fight, I'm gonna pick Charlo to probably stop Trout, probably in the 10th or in the 11th round. And as J Rock's trainer Brad would say, I actually think Trout's up against him in this fight. Because Trout, for the most part, he is solid in everything he do. Solid jab, solid straight left, decent speed. But if you look at it, Charlo is the much better athlete. He's much stronger, a lot more power, and I think it's a pretty even. I actually think it's a pretty even fight for the first 3-4 rounds. Then the physicality to me of Jamal is going to take over, and it's going to wear him out. And I actually think that is what's going to get the stoppage because Trout, for the most part, you can land pretty clean on him because Lara was landing real clean on him. Canolo, when he was throwing punches, he landed clean. He even pretty much dropped him almost with a jab. I mean, I don't think Trout has a bad chin, but Trout has fought on everybody you would want him to fight, especially at 154 from Cotto to Canelo, Lara. So he's been in. He's a little long in the tooth, but he is the ultimate pro's pro. He's gonna give it his all. But I just think in this fight, Charlo's youth and actually physicality is gonna carry the day, and actually we'll get clean, effective punching. It's gonna take over probably from around round 4 on, and actually get the stoppage late, 10th, 11th round. At worst, even if he doesn't get the stoppage, it should be a pretty clear unanimous decision somewhere 117, 111 if you don't get the stoppage. But that is my take on the 3 fights. Like our page, comment, bad or good. To next time, I'll holler at you.